Welcome back to Googlets. Today, we're diving into one of the most terrifying realities humanity can ever face: nuclear war. Imagine a single explosion capable of wiping out millions, altering our planet's climate, and endangering life as we know it. Stick with us as we uncover the chilling truths about nuclear weapons, their impact, and the unthinkable aftermath of a global nuclear conflict. Nuclear weapons are the most destructive creations of humanity. The smallest ones release energy equivalent to tens of thousands of tons of TNT, while larger warheads are thousands of times more powerful than conventional bombs. The damage they inflict is unimaginable: entire cities vaporized in an instant, millions dead, and survivors left to face the fallout. The largest nuclear bomb ever tested, the Soviet Union's Tsar Bomba, was 50 megatons, over 3,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Its explosion shattered windows over 900 kilometers away. Less than a second after detonation, a blinding plasma ball forms, hotter than the sun and spanning kilometers. In its radius, everything is vaporized: humans, buildings, even steel. The shockwave follows, faster than sound, toppling skyscrapers and hurling debris across kilometers. The explosion ignites fires within a 13-kilometer radius, sparking a firestorm that consumes everything flammable. Plasma ball, 2 kilometers radius. Total destruction, 1.5 kilometers radius. Severe injuries, 7.5 kilometers radius. If you're caught outside, lie face down with your head away from the explosion and cover your body. Use a cloth to filter your breathing. Shockwaves can cause secondary injuries from shattered glass, flying debris, and collapsing buildings. Protecting your head and minimizing exposed skin can significantly increase your chances of survival. "15 minutes after the explosion, radioactive fallout begins. Dust, sand, and debris enriched with deadly isotopes fall back to Earth, poisoning water, air, and soil. The contaminated zone can stretch for thousands of kilometers. Radiation levels drop significantly within the first 24 hours, but prolonged exposure remains fatal. Sheltering indoors, preferably underground, is critical for survival. Use plastic sheeting and duct tape to seal windows and doors, creating an improvised fallout shelter inside your home. If you were outside during the explosion, remove your clothing before entering a shelter and wash thoroughly to remove radioactive particles. Even basic hygiene, like washing your hands with soap and water, can reduce radiation exposure. World leaders have contingency plans for nuclear war, including the Doomsday Planes, airborne command centers capable of coordinating military operations during a nuclear attack. In the United States, the Night Watch can stay airborne for days, while Russia's IL-80 has unique transmitters to communicate with submarines. In the United States, there are Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado and White House bunkers. In Russia, there are Kremlin bunkers and Mount Yamantau. It's believed that beneath it lies the infamous Dead Hand, an automated mechanism designed to launch a full-scale nuclear retaliation if it detects incoming missile strikes targeting Russia. This chilling system is said to function even if all human command structures are incapacitated, ensuring a devastating response in the event of an attack. The Doomsday Planes are designed to operate even in the most extreme scenarios, equipped with shielding against electromagnetic pulses, or EMPs, caused by nuclear detonations. Survival after a nuclear blast is possible if you act quickly and smartly. Here's what you need to know. Find a shelter, preferably underground or in a building with thick walls. Avoid windows, as the flash can cause blindness, and stay away from roofs, which accumulate fallout. Stockpile essentials like water, canned food, flashlights, and a battery-operated radio. Your emergency kit should include a first aid kit and prescription medications, special masks to filter radioactive particles, and a hand crank radio for updates. Remember the rule of sevens. Radiation exposure drops by 90% every 7 hours. Stay sheltered for at least 24 to 48 hours before considering evacuation. A full-scale nuclear war could trigger a nuclear winter. Temperatures could drop by 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, crops would fail worldwide, and millions would face starvation. Ocean ecosystems would collapse as sunlight struggles to penetrate soot-filled skies. Computer models predict that even a limited exchange of 100 warheads could reduce global food production by 20 to 50%. Famine, disease, and social collapse would follow, with survivors facing a barren and hostile world. There's a lot of misinformation about nuclear war. Let's clear up some common myths. Myth 1. Hiding in a car offers protection. Reality. Vehicles offer minimal shielding. Find a solid structure or underground shelter. Myth 2. Radiation poisoning is always fatal. Reality. Many people survive with proper treatment and limited exposure. Myth 3. A nuclear blast means instant death everywhere. Reality. Distance, geography, and sheltering can significantly increase survival rates. Despite the grim scenarios, hope remains. Policies like mutually assured destruction, or MAD, have deterred nuclear war so far. And as citizens, we can advocate for disarmament and better international diplomacy. Preparedness can save lives, but prevention is key. Humanity's survival depends on understanding the consequences and working together to avoid catastrophe. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe to Googlets, and share your thoughts in the comments. Together, let's stay informed and vigilant. See you in the next episode.